Yo, yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. What's up, two-way? Netron. Yo, yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. What's up, two-way? Netron. Sorry for the echo. Just had to make sure sound was working. All right, so what's up, Bill? Just drinking my coffee. What's up, Reagan? Andy? What's up, guys? Quick Red Fox, what's up, man? Super Johnny, let's do it, bro. Let's do it, man. Matthew, yeah, I'm looking at Roku. Roku probably had good earnings, is what I'm guessing. Vitalis had a small part in KHC last night. I lost $70. I heard a lot lost thousands. Yeah, man, I'll have to look at that one. KHC. What's up, Tech? Good morning, man. What's up, bro? Netron. Yeah, let me look at NIO. I haven't checked that one out yet. Yeah, actually, NIO's looking good. I don't know why I didn't see that one, but NIO's not looking bad. No, it is, it's just regular coffee from a Keurig machine. I wish it was some cool type of coffee, but it's not. But yeah, look at NIO here, just to drag this over really quick. Check out NIO right now. Look at NIO here. Good call, Netron. This one's starting to run here. Moving up, gapping up from 764 to 792. You can also see Roku here, ROKU, gapping up from 51.50 to 54.50 or so. So nice gap up there. Kron's gapping, can't talk. Kron is gapping up as well with CGC, AMD. The overall market is up some too. The overall market is up. Vitalis, man. What's up, Jay? Yeah, I appreciate it. What's up, Hassa? Good morning, man. Sorry, I got an echo on my phone now. Hey, buddy, you need to turn that down, okay? My son's playing the Switch here. My son's home again from school. Third day in a row. I usually get up at 7. I mean, I have kids, and so, I'm up early for the most part. 7 o'clock is early for me. I mean, 7 o'clock is, for me, is 8 o'clock market time. And so the market opens up at 8:30 for me. And so the market opens up a little bit early. No, he's just been running a slight fever. Like last night he ran 100 fever. He's just been running a slight fever. I think it's honestly because of the he got the MMR vaccine 2 weeks ago. Or like 10 days ago, and one of the side effects from it, and listen, I'm not one of those anti-vaxxers. I think the vaccines are good for him, good for the overall population too. But one of the side effects of the MMR vaccine is that he may run a slight fever for like 2 or 3 days, and so that's most likely what it is. And so he's been running a slight fever every night for the last 2 nights, and so that's most likely what it is, what I'm guessing. And he just got unlucky and was one of the kids that did it. A lot of kids don't run any side effects, but that's most likely what it is. So we're not super worried about it. He's okay. It's not really necessarily how high his fever is. It's just about how he looks, and he's happy jumping around playing all day, so he's fine. He's not even playing Zelda, man. He's playing my son's obsessed with cars. He's playing Um, he's playing cars. He's playing Sonic. My son's obsessed with going fast. You know, like he wants to be really, really fast. And so he plays Sonic all day. He wears Cars t-shirts. He has the same Sonic PJs that he wears every night. And so his latest thing is he wants to be fast. You know, he's cool though. Right, man. He's Ricky Bobby over here, man. What's up, Curious? Appreciate the sub, Yam. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, we got looking at the scanners here. We got MLNT popping up. Low volume. Looks like a split, actually. I'm pretty sure MLNT is some type of reverse split. What I see, it looks like a 6-to-1 reverse split. Almost positive just for looking at MLNT that it's a 6-to-1 split. That's what I'm guessing it is. Let me see. Looks exactly like a 6-to-1 split. 1 for 5 reverse split. So I was 1 off. It's instead of 1 to 6, it was 1 to 5 reverse split. And so MLNT reverse split going on. VYGR. VYGR actually looks pretty good. I've actually traded this one before too, but the gap up for VYGR looks okay. So VYGR, which is Voyager Therapeutics, is going to present at an upcoming investor conference. It's going to host the fourth quarter and full year 2018 results in a conference call. But this was 3 or 4 days old, so I'm not sure what's going on with VYGR. Let me look it up to see if another source shows me what's going on with VYGR here. Yeah, another one did. All right, so there's a collaboration with AbbVie. They're going to collaborate with VYGR. AbbVie, which is ABBV, and VYGR are going to collaborate in an exclusive strategic options agreement. The whole point is to develop and commercialize treatments for Parkinson's and other diseases. And with that collaboration agreement, VYGR is up around 20% in pre-market. So a collaboration agreement with VYGR, that's why it's pushing up. But I'll definitely watch it. We also have... Oh, sorry. I'm just now seeing you. Yeah, appreciate it, two-way. Sorry, brother. What's up, Daniel? Sorry, bro. Hey, man, it's early, two-way. Hey, you still saving me a lot of trouble, though. And then let's see. So ACHV, which is Achieve Life Sciences, is up on heavy volume after update results of a smoking cessation drug trial. So a drug to help you stop smoking. Must have had positive results. And ACHV is up on heavy volume. I did read that one from you, two-way, so thanks, bro. Yeah, ACHV does look good too. It's cheaper than I would want it to be because most of the time stocks this cheap aren't going to be tradable, but it does look good. Probably has some of the best volume in pre-market. What's up, John Ennis? Two-way, man. Sorry, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, dude. I didn't mean to cheat on you, two-way, you know. What's up, Huguetes? Yeah, no stress, bro. One that I've really been looking at though that has been fading almost every single day is YNDX. YNDX is one that I've been looking at. It has been fading every single day. You can see it faded a few times yesterday. The day before it faded, I was actually able to get a green trade on that. The day before it didn't, but the day before that it faded. Any day it has a red day, it almost always fades. So I've been watching YNDX pretty closely. Yeah, NIO did look good. TIK, Texas, or Tel Instruments Electronics, received 641,172 model or Mode 5 test set orders for the U.S. Navy, a float of 2.3 million for TIK. Appreciate it, two-way. Yeah, it's moving a little bit. It's got a little bit of volume, not much, although it is a small float. Yeah, let me look up NIO. NIO did look good. It's pushing up some. And then I'll look up the cannabis plays too. Unless two-way wants to hop on some of the cannabis plays while I look up NIO. All right, so NIO is considered the Chinese Tesla, and with Tesla having some bad reports for the Model 3, I'm assuming that NIO is up because of that. So Tesla fell around 2% after Consumer Reports said, quote, "It can no longer recommend the new Tesla Model 3," end quote. So with Tesla down, the Chinese electric car maker NIO is up. Most likely on news that Tesla's down. That's what I said about Z-San yesterday in pre-market. Hey, I mean, listen. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I mean, it took off for sure. All I'm saying is that I look for volume in pre-market. Like, the way I trade, right? One of the ways I trade is I use pre-market levels to, like, guide me in the trade, right? So if the volume's low in pre-market, I just don't like it as much. And that's just my style of trading. I'm not saying it's not going to work or it's not going to push up. I'm just saying for my style of trading, it's not what I really look for. And everybody's different in trading. Basically, stop yelling at me, two-way, you know? They announced the feature this AM. Oh, no, you're good, two-way. I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, man. Can you explain what a public offering is, please? A public offering is when they add more shares to the company, right? No, that's a split. Let me see. It's a way for a company to raise money, basically. The Google definition is an act of offering the stock of a particular company on a public stock exchange. So they're offering the stock to buy on the public stock exchange. Well, no, that's an initial public offering, right? A public offering. I had to look up what a public offering is. I know the initial offering is when they first allow people to buy shares, first allow the public to buy shares. Just a regular offering is like somebody else said. Really, it's when the company wants to stay on the market, and so they it's kind of like a fundraiser for the company, you know. Yeah, man, it's probably because I'm tired, dude. Two-way. I'm a little tired and groggy this morning, man. My son's been sick, and so I had to wake up at like 1 a.m. to give him Tylenol, you know. I just need to drink my coffee, you know, wake up a little bit, I'll be good. What's up, Connor? Yeah, it's kind of like a bake sale, Alex, exactly. Alex, exactly. It's like a bake sale, you know. It's like a bake sale if they didn't make enough money in their bake sale, they remove them from the catalog. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Oh yeah, KHC. I did forget to look at that one. Whoa. Oh man, that's rough. Honestly, sometimes, Connor. I'll say this though. Since I've been taking CBD supplements, I have had the best sleep I've ever had, man. You know, like I take three CBD gummy bears after my kids go to sleep, and I go to bed at like 9 o'clock. I go like the earliest I've ever gone to bed. Usually I'm like a night owl, and I like stay up and I like do stuff, and I like play games. And since I started taking CBD, man, I've been passing out early. I recommend. I mean, if you have insomnia, I was telling my best friend this. If you have insomnia, CBD will definitely help. And it's not like what's the sleeping medication? It's not like Ambien where you're gonna feel all groggy and weird. Like it'll make you super relaxed and comfortable, and you'll feel good the next day when you wake up. What's up, George? Yeah, man, what happened to your dog, man? Two-way. All right, well, let's look up KHC here. Week fourth quarter results for KHC. Weaker than expected fourth quarter results. Their top line improved slightly year over year. Net sales fell short. And so bad fourth quarter results for KHC. But man, this one's taking a hit. Kraft Heinz down massively here. This is a huge drop. A huge drop. I mean, this thing's almost at 50, dropping down to 36. So just a big drop percentage-wise for a company like this. Oh, that's rough, man. That's rough too, way. Is that what's going on? Because it had bad earnings, but man, that's a big drop for just earnings, let me see. Yeah, maybe that is something. I couldn't see anything else in it, man, but who knows? Yeah, Mitch isn't going to be here today. Mitch has work. What's up, James? What's up, man? What's up, Nick? Two-way, did you post the news for ACHV yet? Oh, yeah, the smoking cessation drug trial. All right, so yeah, ACHV is up on heavy volume after update results of the smoking cessation drug trial. Tiny float on ACHV. Interesting here. Definitely watch that one too. Hey, buddy, you got to turn that down. That's way too loud, man, okay? What's the symbol for stamps.com? Two-way, you're leaving us, man? Oh no. STMP is stamps. Yeah, appreciate it. What's up, TJ? Yeah, man, stamps.com down from 198 down to 94. So, almost exactly cut in half here. Crazy. So stamps and USPS are no longer in contract. USPS dropped them. That's actually significant for me because, you know, with one of my Amazon businesses, I ship books using stamps.com to pay for my packages on US Postal Service. Like the way you ship books is on, you ship it through through what's called media mail. And that's where you get the cheapest, you know, shipping prices, right? So like to ship a book under a pound, like if the book is less than a pound, going through United States Postal Service, it realistically costs about $2, $2.50 maybe, $2 to $2.50. And so with that said, that's actually going to affect my business. I'll have to look into that a little bit because I use stamps.com to pay for my Amazon packages. And so that's gonna impact me in some way. I'll have to look up to see what they're gonna do with that. What's up, Sultan? Huh. Yeah, me too, James. Hey, all right, bro. Yeah, my son's not feeling great either, man. Hope she feels better, James. What happened to him, Nick? Really, man? Who knows, man? That's weird. I want to say maybe it was a copyright thing, but I don't know. Like I reached out to Trade Ideas, and so I've actually like talked to Trade Ideas, and like they said I could use their scans and like stream their scans. They said the only thing I couldn't do was was a shout out the Holly call outs, like the Holly AI. I couldn't give that. I couldn't stream that. But you know me. I try to keep mine, like, mine's not only trade idea scans. Like, most of my content, like, most people actually watch me because I trade live on here. And so I wonder why. If it was completely deleted, that's strange. I don't know, man. But yeah, I mean, that's why I always want to be safe with my channel, man. That's why, like, I keep politics out of it. I keep, I ask anybody that I put up here. I always ask, like, I asked trade ideas, and they gave me the green light to do it. But yeah, man, weird. Yeah, I've actually talked to Profit Planet. They, like, reached out to me and wanted me to promote their stuff or something like that. Now you got me curious, you know. Which is weird because a lot of other channels are gone too. I'm one of the only ones that are still up. A lot of other channels stopped streaming that were doing trade ideas and stuff like that. I'm one of the only ones that are still up. But who knows, you know. UAA, ACHV, ZSAN. Yeah, ZSAN and Stamps KHC. I'm looking at a few of these. Yeah, ACHV, Kron. Yeah, that might be it. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, even I know some of these streamers said they're taking like a 3-month break or whatever. If you get a copyright strike on YouTube, they ban you from streaming for 3 months exactly. I think it's exactly 3 months, and so maybe that's what happened. You know, like I said though, I'm super careful with anything like any music background, anything like that. I just make sure to limit it. I'm super careful of any of that. I've never had a copyright strike ever, and so I just got to be careful, you know. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes. Let's do this. Yeah, so this week has kind of been a slow week for me. I didn't trade yesterday. Let's see. I think I've had 2 green trades and 1 red this week. 2 green, 1 red. Yeah, I'm looking at XOG as well. We'll see what we get with XOG. I'm going to get ready and put the intraday scans up. And get everything ready for the open. But yeah, you can see ACHV here gapping up nicely. I doubt I can actually trade this one. No, not tradable. KHC is tradable though. Kron's tradable. STMP is not tradable. That's so strange. I've never seen a stock that high not tradable. CRON is tradable. APHA tradable. CGC is tradable. What else do we have this morning? What else do we have? XOG, right? What was the other one that we were seeing? Riot. Some people talking about Riot. RIOT. I'll keep an eye on that one. ZSAN. Two ways talking about ZCAN looks good. Big move yesterday. Crazy move yesterday, really. VYGR looks good. VYGR. We have KNDI. Okay, so this is cool. So Tefs did add KNDI. So KNDI is actually tradable right now. So KNDI is tradable. I'll definitely be watching this one. NIO as well. NIO has been moving up. I know it's tradable too, so NIO, I'll be keeping an eye on that one as well. Looks like it's gapping up about 26 cents, and so I'll keep an eye on NIO. Overall, the SPY seems to be up. Right now, the SPY is up from 277 to 278, or 277.40s to 278.20s. APHA, some of the other cannabis stocks, CGC, are all up as well. What else do we have here? Thanks, James. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, he's feeling all right. Like he's jumping around and happy, and you know he's not lethargic or anything like that. He just ran a slight fever, so hopefully it's nothing. But we'll see. I hope your daughter feels better too, man. By tradable, I just mean on most penny stocks aren't going to be available to trade on Tefs and TradeNet. So most aren't available to trade on Tefs and TradeNet, and so when I say tradable, I mean can I actually trade it or not on Tefs? But like I can trade CGC, I can trade KNDI now, I can trade Kron, STMP. You know, I can no, I can't trade STMP, but I can trade Kron, CGC, KNDI, YNDX. What's up, Kane? HYRE, Yeah, I saw MBOT on the scanners too. Doesn't look that good. Doesn't look, I like HYRE a little bit better. That's right. What's up, Beeper? You as well, Connor. All right, guys, we got 2.5 minutes. I don't think so. I think it's just high of the day. They also have big volume, small float scanner here too. When is the option expiry day in the USA? It depends on which option it is. I mean, whenever you buy the option, it should give you an expiration date. But options, I'm not super well versed in, to be honest. What's your prediction on the overall market today? I mean, the market's been moving up nicely here for the last, few months. You know, the market's been steadily moving up for months now. Maybe it'll start moving up to that 280 level. No clue. It's gapping up some. At least at the beginning, I'm a little bit more short biased just because it's been up so much in the last few days. But we'll see. I mean, all right, guys, we got less than a minute. Let's do this. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right, Nick. All right, guys, here's the bell. Good luck. There it goes. Hey, appreciate the sub, Ian. Also, T. Lee and Yams. Appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome. All right, we're getting a big drop on KNDI. KNDI is dropping some here. You found it, buddy? Okay. You found it. All right, buddy. All right, we got ACHV pushing up some here. We have Kron dropping, CGC dropping, KNDI a little bit sideways. The overall market is sideways right now. Still a little too early to tell. BDX. I mean, it's a little bit too expensive for me. It's not really my style, so I'm not super well versed in that one. Gurov. What's up, Pat? Nice two-way. Nice spike on VYGR. What's up, Anthony? And Z-Sand too. Alright, so KNDI, I mean, if it pulls back to 907, I could maybe use a 919 level as my risk for about 12 cents, and then from 907 down to 890. Almost 2 to 1, not quite. A little bit worse. Maybe that 823 level is my risk, but nice. Two-leg. Nice job, bro. Yeah, ZSAN moving. Pulling back a little bit now. It's at 580s. Looking at maybe a risk here of 915 or so, but that gives me about a 7-cent risk, 20-cent reward for KNDI. Spread's kind of bad. Well, there's a spike I didn't want to see, so glad I didn't take it. Maybe a red to green move. Let's see what else we have. ACHV is running up here. XOG. Yeah, I saw XOG running. NIO is spiking up here as well. KNDI maybe being a red to green move here for KNDI. Maybe a washout long red to green. NIO spiking up. Red to green. A little bit of a red to green on NIO, but the SPY is heading down here. Z-Sand about to break the lows. Z-Sand about to break the lows here. It's down to 550s, which is right around where the lows is for Z-Sand. SPY is super choppy right now. Cannabis plays are either choppy sideways or up, except for Kron, which is actually down. Appreciate the sub, Carl. Thanks, bro. Now, I am looking at Kron here. I am looking at CRON. ACHV is spiking up here, but I am looking at Kron here. If Kron can pull back, there's just so many down wicks that makes it a little bit more hesitant in it. YNDX spiking up here. But Z-Sand breaking the lows. Down to 530s. Big move, big percentage move here. Alright, so I'm looking at Kron. I don't hate it. From 80 up to 88 is not a bad risk here on Kron. It's just been so choppy, though. That's the only problem. with a 60 reward target. Never got up there. Wanted it to get right here at 79. So I could use an 88 as my risk, giving myself about 9 cents as risk. Reward target from about 79 down to 60 or so. Really 62, 61. So about 2 to 1 on that one. Don't know if I'm going to get it. KNDI faking that red to green move. Kron back up. A little spready. Up to 77s. Not terrible. Didn't get filled. It dropped right before I wanted it. I'm in with 200 shares of Kron. Down to 71, a quick drop, but not the entry I really wanted there. See if we can get the low break, but not the entry I wanted. 68s. I'm going to cover here, just take it as a scalp. But definitely not the entry I wanted. I'll give it a little bit of time here, but unfortunately, I got filled at a little bit worse spot. So it's going to be a small time trade. Quick scalp or so. Not liking that down wick either. I'll give myself break even on this one. Alright, we're down to 72. Like I said, break even is about what I'm doing for this one. It was just a scalp. I didn't get the best entry I was looking for with my market order. Got a little bit worse than I was expecting. But I'll let it work, see if it's going to break the lows. Let's see if we can push down here. Alright, if we get a squeeze, we're going to get it here. I got to just be prepared to just jump out of this. Look at that drop, man. That was a quick rejection there. That's good for me, but man, super choppy on this Friday today for Kron. See if we could stay down this time. Down to 71s. Whoa, look how volatile this is. This is super volatile. Kind of scary, to be honest. This thing is swinging up and down and up and down. Back and forth, man. For Kron down to 60s. Weird. Very strange. Went up to the highs, back down to the lows. Man, it's trying to stop people out. Back down to 68. Kind of nerve-wracking here, to be honest, man. Even if it's just a tiny share size like I took. Kron is just super volatile right now. See if we can break the lows here. Whoa. Well, that's kind of what I wanted to see. I'm going to get out of it here. I just got out of it right around the $0.50. I mean, that was ideal for sure. But, man, super volatile for Kron this morning. It's been a while since I've seen it this crazy, to be honest. But got out for roughly $30 gain. I'll take it relative to the sizing I was taking. But, man, kind of a crazy, crazy move here. Super swingy for Kron. I'm not really used to seeing it like that. Usually it's a little bit more stable. Not necessarily stable, but I think the volume's just low, making it kind of be a little swingy today. Also, it probably had to do with the SPY breaking lows. But I'll take it. Green is good, man. Yeah, for sure, dude. Honestly, I was more nervous than I usually am, because this thing would go down to the lows and then swing up to the highs and then back down to the lows. And so the volume was just so low that it was a little scary. And I may have gotten out a little bit early, but the way it was acting, it was just a little weird to me. And so it's fine. I got out at around 55. So I mean, it was a good trade. I got in at about 70s, 78 or so, maybe 80. Let me see exactly where I got in and out. I mean, yeah, appreciate it, 2A. Yeah, Gaurav. So Gaurav says, John, in the Indian market, many market gurus suggest not trading the first 30 to 45 minutes, but that's not true in the USA market. Can you explain what can be the reason? To be completely honest, man, I really don't know much about the Indian market. I know that a lot of times, even in the US market, I would even suggest, if you're a brand new trader, to wait for the first 15 minutes to pass after the market open. Just because that is when the market is the most volatile and crazy. The market's going to be the most volatile and crazy at that point. And especially if you're a new trader, it might be best to kind of wait for the stock or market overall to pick a direction so you can try to take advantage of that trend that forms. In the first 15 minutes, it's just really volatile and crazy. Stocks are going to be breaking highs and lows over and over again. And it's just going to be really tough to trade, especially for a new trader. And so I know that's one of the reasons why new traders sometimes maybe should think about avoiding the first 15 minutes of the U.S. market. But to be honest, like I said, I'm not really sure about the Indian market. And sorry, it took me a little while to get back to that question. I know you asked it a few times, but yeah, that's kind of what I think about it. But yeah, hope that helps. But man, look at Kron drop. Whew. Missed out on some for sure. Missed out on what, 15 cents here. But I mean, I got 80. Let me look at what my actual. Yeah, I only got filled at 75, so I got filled right here, which was a much worse fill than I was looking for. But I sold it at, I got in at 75. I sold it at 55, so I got about 20 cents on Kron. I'll take it. Hey, appreciate that $5 donation, NS Anderson. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the $5 donation, brother. Whoa, man. I mean, to be honest, I got a little bit of FOMO now on Kron. Look at this drop. And look where it goes down to. If you guys see the support and resistance line I drew, I don't know how long ago, probably a few days ago. Look where this thing goes right down to. It goes right down to that 2020 level, or 2220 level. And so, yeah, I missed out on some gains, but, you know, I got about half of the move all like total for the day. It's just hard to predict, man. Even though this thing's really swung down, it could have very easily rebounded back up, and I think covering around the $0.50 makes sense. A lot of people talking about ACHV, but hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that $5 donation, Anderson. Thanks, brother. Whoa, look at ACHV, man. This thing is going crazy. Has this thing been halted yet? Has it looks like it would be. KHC. Yeah, no halty yet, man. We'll see, bro. I mean, this is a crazy move on ACHV, and so if you could trade it, I mean, that's one to watch for sure. Z-Sand with a crazy drop, too. Look at Z-Sand dropping now. Honestly, we're getting a lot of big movement right now in this market. Kron with a huge move down. Z-Sand. ACHV. We're getting a lot of movement today here. KHC looks good as well. Hey, appreciate the sub, Twin Cities. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, so ACHV went all the way up to 4 and then came back down and pulled back just before 4. Z-Sand bouncing a little bit here. Hey, nice work. If you bounce back, Nick, good job, brother. Good job, man. But yeah, I was not expecting Kron to drop that much. I definitely missed out on some of it, but, you know, no FOMO here. Try not to have some FOMO. It was a beautiful fade. I mean, this is like the picture-perfect fade, right? Like, if you're wondering what strategy I used here, Kron getting ready, pulls back to the VWAP here. Tight risk at like, what, 88? And it was just immediately green. I was just immediately green in the trade. And so it was one of those easy ones to follow, but a beautiful fade here. It's kind of exactly what we look for with these type of moves. My man Z-Sand, ACHV. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. It means you're bummed out you missed a trade. Hey Jack, hey buddy, can you turn that down? That's too loud, okay? I was about to stop out for the day. Just watch and learn. May have been a bit risky to hop back into Z-Sand after being down so much. Yeah, it's just, it's kind of how it goes, you know. If you were able to bounce back, I'm happy for you, man. Good work. Now, the next thing you need to do with Kron, like one thing I always say is like once a stock fades once, like Kron, you can use that previous fade as your risk is what I like to do. So like if it gets back up here to 2260, you could effectively use 2280 as your risk, and then your reward back at the 2220 low of the day. So that gives you even better risk reward, right? So your risk here is from 2260 to 2280, that's 20 cents, and your reward is from 2260 down to 2220, that's 40 cents. And so 2 to 1, your risk is 20, or your reward is 40 and your risk is 20. That's 2 to 1 reward to risk, so not too bad with it. Am I going to take it? I don't know. It's Friday. I'm probably not going to risk it, but it doesn't look terrible. Roughly $3, Super Johnny, roughly $3. Like for a full round trip, I mean. So roughly $3 for a full round trip. ACHV never halted it. It's still pushing up. OCUL. What broker are you using, Johnny? How much share size? It all depends on with the broker I'm using. Like I'm using Tefs and TradeNet. But with the broker I'm using, it all depends on the share size, right? So like if I use 300 shares like I do here, my commission's $3 or $4 total for an entire round trip. So I probably netted, in net profit, I probably made $24 on that trade. So I was still able to get most of its net profit. But if I was using like 1,000 shares, commissions would be like $12 a round trip or so. Oh yeah, commissions on TD are a little bit more expensive. I mean, they're actually not that bad on TD Ameritrade. That's still pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things for like a lot of them. ROKU popping up on the scanners here. ROKU. It had a good earnings, I believe, positive earnings, and look at this thing run now. Nice move for ROKU. Yeah, for sure, Ashton. Yeah, they are, man. Nice, Jason. Hey, congrats, bro. Congrats, man. Hey, that's an accomplishment for sure, man. I'm late. Med school question. I have a question. How much taxes do you pay? I mean, I don't even know if I have to pay taxes if I'm not making much profit. Relative. Like, I'm using tiny sizing, so I don't think I have to pay much taxes. I think that I can write most of it off. But I would talk to a CPA. It depends on what you're using. Like with me using TradeNet and trading under somebody else, then I think my taxes are going to be a little bit different than yours. And so I would talk to a CPA. Just part-time, Kevin. Right. Do you have to have money in TD to use their platform? I know you used to not have to. I know when I've been using Thinkorswim for charting for years. And I only deposited about $20 into Thinkorswim about 2 years ago, and I'm still using them for, I'm still using them for charts. And so I think it depends. They may have changed it. I know other people might be better to answer that than me, but I know they changed it. So now I think you have to deposit something small, maybe like $50 or something. I can't remember though. It's best just to reach out to them and ask them. I'm not sure, Fetty. I would ask an accountant of some sort. Is usually what I would probably shoot for. But yeah, man, I gotta look at this for Jason, man. Jason, let me see. I gotta look at this trade. So holding PYX. When did you for 4 months? Let's look at PYX's daily chart. I mean, that's a scary hold, Jason. Man, that's a scary hold, bro. So you got it in November, I'm assuming, at around 20, 23s, 24s, 25s. You held it all the way down to 11s and then back up to 26s, man. So that's a scary hold, bro. But congrats, man. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I would have been able to do that. I would have probably gotten scared and sold. So nice work. Nice, Andrew. Congrats, brother. Congrats, man. Nice work, bro. HYRE spiking up a little bit too. Honestly, the market's been kind of volatile today for a Friday. We're getting a lot of big moves today, to be honest. Like, we're getting a lot of crazy moves right now. I'm thinking about switching to interactive brokers. I've never used them. I've heard good things. I've heard good things. Kron, man, still dropping. Kron, big drops today. Look at this. CRON is dropping still. Look at that move. So, crazy move here. I wonder what's going on with Kron here. Is it just the cannabis sector? I gotta look this up. Something's going on with it. I'm not sure what's going on with the cannabis sector. If anybody knows, whoa, look at AMRN. Look at AMRN, guys. AMRN. Big spike in AMRN. Look at this. Big spike in AMRN. Up to 1850. I don't know where that came from, but somebody took a huge position here. Yeah, I wouldn't chase ACHV. It's up so much already. I think it's done. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't want to give you the wrong answer. Not an investment professional, not liable for any losses. Always got to make your own assessment. But in my opinion, it'd be a little bit of a chase. Even right here, it might be a little bit of a chase. If I was going to get into it, maybe a pullback at 350, but it's still up so much already. RV, there's TradeNet, there's Tefs, there's SureTrader, there's Ustock Trade. I think Ustock Trade, you have to be a U.S. citizen. It's just reach out to them and ask them, though. But yeah, look at AMRN, big spike here. Kron, just steady drop here, man. So yeah, maybe missed out on some here. I got out at 55, but there was no way to predict this massive move on Kron here. This drop just kind of came out of nowhere. And so, happy with the gain I made, but man, huge move. ACHV, it's testing $4 again. We'll see what it can do here. ACHV. XOP VWAP fade. It's not. It wouldn't be a VWAP fade. It looks like a VWAP bounce at this point. I mean, it could be a VWAP rejection. A fade is when, a fade is like Kron. Whenever it's already in a downward trend. Like a fade is when it moves like this. It's down, pull back to the VWAP, continues down. Right? That's a fade. A bounce is when it does. Like, let me see if I can find a bounce example here. A bounce is when it's going up and it pulls back to the VWAP and it's a long strategy. Right? So this is a bounce. Push up, pull back to the VWAP, and then a follow through back up. So that's a bounce. A rejection is like CGC yesterday, where it's above the VWAP, pulls back down, and then gets rejected off of the VWAP. So they're all a little bit different. Is the VWAP as reliable as people say? I keep hearing about this magic indicator. I mean, I like the VWAP. Just to give you a rundown on kind of my trading in the last few months, I traded the opening range breakout, which is not a VWAP strategy, and when I'm used to only trading VWAP strategies. And I did pretty poor trading the opening range breakout. It did not go that well. You know, it was definitely a losing session of trading the opening range breakout. And so I started trading the VWAP fade again, which is my favorite strategy. I started trading the VWAP fade again, 10 market days ago? 10 days ago. And since then, I think I've had, 2 losing days out of 10? Something like that. 2 losing days out of 10. You can go back and watch the stream in the last 2 weeks or so. But yeah, I've done it all live, and in the last 10 days, it's been about 2 losing days and then 8 winning days. And so about 80% accuracy using the VWAP strategy that I use, which is the VWAP fade. And so for me, it's been pretty reliable. Like I said, it's all been done on stream, and so it's not like I can hide it. But yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. It just means the volume is pretty low, usually. So Super Johnny, he says, does it mean anything if price is under or over the VWAP? So technically the VWAP is a trend indicator. It's an intraday trend indicator, right? And so if like you look at something like Kron, and you see Kron is currently on this particular day, it's an intraday trend indicator. So you can see Kron is underneath the VWAP. And so in my opinion, that means that Kron is in a downward intraday trend, right? You look at something like ACHV, and it's above the VWAP, which means ACHV is in an upward or bullish intraday trend. And so it's an intraday trend indicator. You can't use it. I don't use it long term. I just use it on that particular day as a trend indicator. And so when a stock gets rejected at the VWAP and fades off of it, it's basically confirming that downward trend in the stock. And if it bounces on the VWAP and continues to push up, it's confirming that upward daily trend, if that makes sense. Right. So XOP actually just broke underneath the VWAP area. On my first account day trading, a few thousand probably. It wasn't pretty. All right, but ACHV still heading up here. Still moving up. Yeah, I mean the VWAP is it's like a moving average with volume actually taken into consideration. But man, ACHV up to 450. Crazy move here. Z say it might be bouncing back too, but man, Weird move. Yeah, man, that thing's still running. Here, I'll be right back, guys. But yeah, man, ACHV kind of a crazy move for today. Weird move. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Kron just took a hit. I mean, I'm not upset with myself for scalping Kron, but definitely missed out on some. SSRM popping up on the scanners. Man, SSRM had a pretty crazy day today as well. All right, James, have a good day, brother. Yeah, buddy. I'll get you something else in a second, okay? All right, James. Later, brother. I hope your girls feel better, man. Kron, man, that thing just took a dive today. I mean, Z-Sand's starting to maybe bounce back here. We also have EGO popping up on the scanners here. EGO, TIK, SSRM. So we got a few popping up on the scanners. CHUY. So we got a few moves here, but man, what was that? KNDI also getting hit pretty hard here. So getting some volatility on this Friday. All right, Haitian. Later, bro. Yes, I do. Ronnie. Yeah, JKS popping up on the scanners here. Roku bouncing off the VWAP sum. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what ultimately Shiz said later, guys. Market is too crazy with the pot stocks. That's what ultimately made me get out of Kron a little bit early, is because it was just super choppy and volatile. Super volatile up here. Up, down, touching the highs, coming back down to the lows. And then when it finally broke out, it broke out big. And so I was able to take advantage of it. But, man, I wasn't really expecting this huge move here. Interesting, though, if you see the major levels that I've drawn here, then it's actually following them pretty close. Like, I drew these levels before today, most of these. At least this one at 22.20 and this one at 21.25. And you can see how closely it actually follows those levels. It goes down to 22.20, bounces, breaks it, goes down to 21.25, bounces right here. So it's actually following the levels. That's one of the reasons I like Kron, is because it can be fairly predictable with regard to support and resistance. And so that's kind of why I like trading the pot stocks and the cannabis stocks. You know, I think all traders kind of have to find their niche. Mine, most of the time, is trading microchip and cannabis stocks. I like those the best. I think those follow through with the VWAP strategies the best. And so a lot of the times I stick with those. All right, Reds, I got to ban you, bro. Siesta. All right, Shiz, have a good day, bro. If you do decide to jump into options, I'd say check out James Mason. He has a YouTube playlist and some amazing videos. I'll check him out for sure. Yeah, Roku's been going crazy too. Nice little VWAP bounce here. Look at this VWAP bounce. This was pretty. Pull back to the VWAP, bounces back up really nicely. Nice little fade there for Roku. So yeah, I see some potential in that one as well. But we got some of the pot stocks starting to bounce back here. We got Kron, CGC. And so these are all pulling back after fading nicely today. So most of these faded today, but some of them are pulling back. Kron, CGC, ACB, APHA. So all the cannabis stocks have been dropping pretty significantly today. They're all starting to rebound some. I mean, if they get back to the VWAP, I think they're down so much already. I think it's a little bit risky trying to still short these. But who knows? I mean, if they crawl back to the VWAP, you know, in this case, you could use the previous flag move here, the previous bounce as your risk, and then set the, you know, so you'll have a pretty tight risk on it. But we'll see what we get. Yeah, Jay, I go live every day, every weekday, every market day, that is. And like I said, anybody here, if anybody's interested in using the broker that Mitch and I use on a daily basis, you can use TradeNet. You can get 10% off. I think their Valentine's Day sale is done. Let me see. But you can still get 10% off if not by going through my link. Let me check it out to see if it's actually done or not. All right, I mean, I still see the sale here, so maybe the sale's still going on for one more day. But yeah, if anybody's interested in checking them out, in using the broker that Mitch and I use, you can go check out the link I just posted. Also, shout out to Trade Ideas. Trade Ideas is cool enough to let me stream their scans every day. And so if you want to check out the scans I use every day and check out the scans from Trade Ideas, you can go through this link as well. Yeah, so those are Trade Ideas, Amber. So yeah, those are Trade Ideas scanners. So if you're interested in checking those out, I just posted that link there as well for Trade Ideas. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure Brock today is Donald Trump yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're the same guy, which is probably Hero and the poster formerly known as Killer as well. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that's him. But he's talking trading, so I'll allow it. Appreciate all the new subs today. Ronnie, DJ Sterling, Gas Bill, Twin Cities. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the subs. All right, so cannabis stocks pulling back more here. Interesting. They're not really bouncing much. They're just continuing to drop here. So interesting. I mean, the SPY is look at CGC drop. We might see a bigger drop in Kron now. Look at this massive drop in CGC. So we might see a follow through back down in Kron here. It's at 40 now. We'll see how likely that is. There's 38s. Yeah, CGC readjusted their earnings. That came out yesterday, though. I didn't. That came out yesterday, where they miscalculated their earnings numbers and they had to put out their adjusted ones. Right, that was yesterday, I think. Yeah, for sure. Somebody said, I keep hearing thanks for the subs. What I mean by that is I get a notification every time a viewer subscribes to my YouTube channel. And so it shows me who's subscribing. And so I'm just thanking the new people that subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, I like Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I also like Market Wizards. If we're talking about trading books, Market Wizards, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. A lot of really good videos from Mark Douglas. If you could go check out Mark Douglas's videos. He actually talks about risk reward, which I love. Like I said, Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. What else is there? Millionaire Traders is good. I'm trying to think of other ones, man. There's a lot of good trading books. A lot of good trading books. Yeah, I traded CRON. I shorted CRON, Fetty. You thought people were buying me sandwiches, huh? I appreciate it, Steven and Tom. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the subs. The subscribes, I should say. Yeah, see, look, there goes Kron. Like I said, CGC dropping, Kron dropping. So kind of, fairly predictable off of sympathy. You see CGC break the lows. Now Kron's testing them. And so fairly easy to predict that move. Cannabis plays really getting hit today. What did ACHV end up doing? A lot of people said it slowed down. Yeah, pull back on ACHV. Yeah, I actually love DOS Pro as well. I think DOS Pro is one of the more legitimate brokers. I actually like DOS. DOS is one of my favorite brokers. Platforms, I mean. It's one of my favorite platforms, I should say. SureTrader is just so expensive. I'll have to check out TradingView. Yeah, I like Thinkorswim. I mean, Thinkorswim, I just use Thinkorswim for charts. It's what I'm really used to. It's what I've used the most in my trading. And so it's just what I'm comfortable with. With charting, it's just really what about, if you're going to use it just for charting, it's just about what you're the most comfortable with. And I've been using Thinkorswim for years. And so it's just what I'm really comfortable with analyzing charts. It's what I'm comfortable with analyzing. If I had to switch from Thinkorswim to something else, it would be pretty tough on me because I'm just so used to using them for charts. It's just easy to look at and like analyze. All right, Killer, have a good day, brother. I've never used it. I'm in Texas. I'm based in Texas, and so I've never used Trade Zero. All right, let's look at my chart here. I've been building my chart up. Let's add my chart. What? All right, so I have until February 15th. Here, let me update this. Not bad. I mean, this is my chart since I started trading the VWAP fade. I'm scared to look at what my chart looked like when I was trading the opening range, but this is my chart from trading the VWAP fade. Not bad. You know, I've had 2 losing days out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 out of 9 losing days. So not a bad chart. I'll take it. Like I said, I'm scared to look at what my chart was with the opening range. I'm sure it was terrible. But with the VWAP fade lately, it's been pretty good. It's been doing me pretty right. I believe so be your game. I'm not 100% sure. You would have to reach out to them and ask them. Yeah, Nick, I wasn't born in Texas. I'm actually from Louisiana, man. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana is where I'm actually from. Moved to Texas about 10 years ago. Nice. Yeah, I'm a big LSU fan. It's been pretty bad lately, being an LSU fan. Yeah, man, it's just now starting to warm up here, though. All right, guys. Well, honestly, I'm probably done for today. I'm not seeing too much else I really like. Cannabis plays are just down a ton. And, you know, I was able to get in a decent fade on CRON. Yeah, that's rough, Andrew. Yeah, I'm not sure about paper trades. I would think it might let you, but I don't know. Siesta. Yeah, man. Odell's running things, man. But yeah, I'm probably going to close it down for today, guys. Good luck for the rest of the day. I'll see you all a little bit later. Like I said, if you want to use the broker I'm using, you can check out TradeNet. Do your research. I think they're a good option if you're not trying to trade penny stocks. They're a decent option, at least in my opinion. But do your research. There are some pros and cons to them. But if you want to use the broker that Mitch and I use, you can check out that link I just posted. Also, like I said, shout out to Trade Ideas. Trade Ideas is cool enough to let me stream their scans every day. And so if you're interested in checking out Trade Ideas, I can post that link here as well. You can check them out. If you know, the scans make my mornings really, really easy each morning with Trade Ideas scans. Those are the scanners I'm using. And so go check them out if you're interested. Just posted that link as well. And yeah, everybody have a good weekend. I'll see you all a little bit later. And yeah, have a good weekend. I'll see you all Monday. Thanks for watching, guys.